If you're a speaker of English as a second language and you need to talk about dates with colleagues, clients, international friends, this video is for you. This is such a simple topic, really, and it's a topic that almost all students make mistakes with. So keep watching and I'm going to teach you how to say the date in British English and American English, because they're different, and also how we say it and how we write it, because they're different too. Hey, I said it was quite simple. So two things before we start. First, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell notification. The second thing is the preposition that we use with dates. Again, it's a super common mistake, and the preposition we use with dates is on. If we're talking about a specific day, we use on. We use in if we're just talking about a month. In January, in March. Okay, if you want to know the date, first you should know the question, right? And you can ask the date in a couple of common different ways. You can say, what's the date? What's the date? Or, what's today's date? What's today's date? You could also say, what date is it today? What date is it today? But be careful, because you need to say a date if you're looking for the number of the month. If you're just looking for the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then you say day, not date. Okay, so when we're speaking in British English, the format of the date is this. It's the ordinal number of month. Ordinal number means not 1, 2, 3, but first, second, third. Okay, so the first of January. That is New Year's Day. The 1st of January. So it's quite simple. You always need 4 words. The 17th of March. Bingo. Halloween is the 31st of October. Christmas Day is the 25th of December. Easy. Now, our American friends, as they often do, make it even simpler. They just say month, ordinal number. So, for example, May 11th. May 11th. Very simple and perfectly correct in American English. New Year's Day is January 1st. So simple. Now, as I said before, when we write the date, we write it in a different way. So when we're writing in British English, we write the number with the little th for 11th, 15th, 17th. If it's 1, 2, 3, then it's 1st, 2nd, 3rd. All the rest are with th, 4th, 5th, 6th. We write that number and then the month. We don't write the word the, we don't write the word of, but if we're reading a text that includes the date, we always say the 4th of June. The 4th of June, even though we write it 4th June. In American English, you will often see just the month and then the number. But again, when you're speaking, you would always say March 7th. March 7th. Now, as we're talking about date and British English and American English, one very important thing to remember is that when we write the date simply using numbers, in British English we put the day first and then the month and then the year. For example, the 3rd of May or the 3rd of May 2020. But in American English, they do it the opposite way round. They put the month first and then the day. This can obviously be confusing because that could either mean the 5th of March or the 3rd of May. So if you're writing to international colleagues, I recommend avoid using this format and always using the word of the month. Another thing I should mention about writing the date in English is that the months and the days of the week always have a capital letter in English. So August is correct, August is incorrect. It's a basic thing that kids learn when they are little, so if you are writing in a professional environment, you might give a bad impression of yourself if you don't use capital letters in the right place. Right, now let's have a look at the years and how to say the years. Well, before the year 2000, it was simple. We simply divided the year into two numbers and said those two numbers. 1999. England won the World Cup in 1966. Man landed on the moon in 1969. However, 2000 came and then things got a little bit more complicated because you can't say 25 because 25 is this. Instead, we have to say 2001, 2002, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9. After that moment, we still have two acceptable options. Some people say 2010, some people say 2010. Now it's 2020, some people still say 2020, but I think it's becoming more and more common to get back to the old way of saying two numbers, 2020, 2021. 2022. Now I've got a question for you which I want you to answer in the comments. Every country has a national day. In England we celebrate St. George's Day, that is the patron saint of England, and we celebrate his day on the 23rd of April. In the United States, they celebrate their independence on the 4th of July. So in the comments, I want you to tell me which country you are from and which date is your national day. I love learning more about my viewers' countries, and I would love to hear your answers. If you want to correct some of the typical common mistakes that students like you make in English, watch one of those videos next. Remember to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in one of those videos. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.